Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great Monday night. It is, yes, it's Monday. Wow, the days just sort of fly by. I don't know what you guys did this weekend, but there wasn't much. The weekend just went really kind of crazy. So I'm glad I'm here, and I'm excited to kind of go through a little bit of stuff. It's been a minute, but I have finally posted a video. It went out today, so if you guys want to check that out. We're going to talk about Gala this evening, and again, I really want to not always focus on that, and expect another. I want to try to get out 2 videos a week for you guys. So I did one today. I'm going to be doing one probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So by the end of the week, there'll be another video up. I'm going to be getting a lot more regular on that. You guys are my priority, and I want to make sure that I am keeping you guys updated on what's going on in crypto and Gala and everything else. So what I want to do is I want to kind of do a little bit of a summary about what's going on with Gala and some questions and some that I've had, which is a common question. And again, if you're here, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. Let me know you're here, where you're from. If you're new, let us know that too, because we're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on with Gala and a new partnership that they just got involved with Elixir Games, which distributes, Web 2 games, mobile games. Now they branched into the Web 3 platform with Gala, and I want to talk about a few things. This was just from some comments from people within that video, and I want to kind of address that here. Hey Juan, what's going on, man? I'm glad you guys are here. So basically, Gala Games. There's a bunch of stuff going on with Gala. Rep is going to be coming out before the end of the year, and I saw a little tutorial about that, or a little bit of a snapshot about what that is. That's going to look really cool. But I want to talk about Elixir, which is basically, Gala is kind of like a launcher for its games, other games. Well, Gala has partnered with Elixir, which is a distribution company, Web 3 now, more traditional Web 2 games, and they're going to be offering Spider Tanks and Townstar to start on this Elixir platform. So it's sort of like cross-pollinating. Those who are on Elixir don't have to go over to Gala. They can do it natively right from there. Right from that platform, and which is neat. And then anyone who wants to go over to Elixir and try the games, you can actually play, Townstar and Spider Tanks on this particular platform. Now, I think it's more of a benefit for Gala than it is Elixir, in my opinion. I don't know too much about Elixir. I do know that they focus on Web 2 gaming, mobile games, things like that, and they're going to be launching different stuff, and they see where the wind is blowing, so Web 3 games are coming, and they want to be a part of that, and I commend them for that. But I think this is going to be bullish for Gala, but I want to make sure that I'm tempering my enthusiasm for Gala with common sense. So, yes, it's great. Anything that also helps decentralize, because come on, guys, we got to be realistic. Gala is centralized. They are pretty much a centralized, right now anyway, a centralized gaming platform. So if you can spread that out and go off, Gala chain and do different things that creates more decentralization, that's going to be, I think, much better. Especially now, even though the tides are turning in favor of crypto, I believe, when it comes to like regulatory, the vibe going on with regulators and such. But still, the more decentralized you can get, the better. And I think that also helps create a healthier ecosystem as opposed to just having, all right, you've got these set of devs and they're in charge of everything. Well, even though there's nodes and what have you, and that's a whole nother story. And we'll talk about that in a second too. The more decentralized you can get, the better it is, and also from a security standpoint too. So I just think this is going to be a really good move for Gala to do. I like their partnerships. Now, they have a partnership, at least I believe they still do, with Huobi. And Huobi's running into a little bit of issues right now. So, we're going to see how that all shakes out. But this ought to be interesting. This ought to be a really cool thing. And again, they're going to do Townstar and Spider Tanks. Townstar, to be honest with you, it's not my favorite game. It's just not. Spider Tanks is a good game, but it's not my cup of tea. Everyone has their own specific things that they like to play. I am a Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Uncharted, those Web 2 games, friggin' I love those games, guys. I'm sorry. It's going to take a while for Web 3 to catch up to Web 2, because let's face it, how long does it take for a Web 2 game from a legacy gaming platform to get made? 5, 6, 7 years, maybe a little bit less. So we're asking these gaming platforms to go within a 2 or 3 year time span. Now, with that said, I think it's going to be vital that Gala gets some more games launched. They're having all kinds of play tests, and that's great, but we need to get more than just Spider Tanks and, Townstar, which initially was their flagship game. We need more, okay? We need more. And we need to think in terms of this is just the beginning. As they progress, as the months and, when the next bull cycle comes in. Plus, another thing, so now I'm going back and forth a little bit. It also comes down to money. Now, you got to pay staff, you got to pay developers, you got to pay to get these games built. When we're in this kind of position, market caps are a hell of a lot lower than they normally are. So when we are working with, make sure my mic is on. So when we're working with low market caps, that money's got to stretch. All right. So once things start to kick into gear, hey man, what's going on? Once things start to kick into gear, market caps go up, and this is going to be all over. I think we're going to see a faster development, but I think one of the reasons why some of these games aren't coming out as quickly as maybe I want them to is because there's no money. The money has got to be put into paying staff, paying developers, paying this, animators, paying for all this kinds of infrastructure that's got to get paid for. So, with that said, I need to temper my expectations, because I think that you guys need to hit that like button more. That's what I think. Anyway, and say hi. Let me know you're here. But I need to temper my expectations for these games. Now, 2 points of thing that I've always had are prices of NFTs and the high prices of nodes. Now, they want to have nodes for this as well, and they want to have nodes for rep, right? They want to have a node for rep. So everything that happens with Gala, there's nodes. So, which is fine, but the thing is, we want to make sure that that these nodes are. Again, I really have a hard time with the prices. And no one addresses it. And I haven't got an answer that really satisfies my question. Why are nodes right now so high? Why are NFTs so high? I'm sorry, no one has money right now. I'm sorry, you want mass adoption, the masses, guys, who could spend $5,000 for a damn NFT, for an in-game item? Someone explain that to me like I'm a 5-year-old, please, because I don't get it. And the high prices, and again, I'm not shilling anything. When I say something that I like about a project, it's okay to come back and say, but I want them to fix this. It's when I stop talking about it, that's when I stop caring. If you hear me not bring it up every, once in a while, every once, twice a month, it's sticking in my head. If I don't say anything at all about it, you know that I'm like, I don't care anymore. But I care, because we want to have mass adoption. You got to make it applicable for masses. Please, someone hit that like button, or let me know that you're on the same wavelength that I am. And if you're not, if you have information or you've read an article that I'm missing, let me know. I'm going off the information that I have. But I actually brought this up in Discord once, one time, and I didn't get really an answer. And it's like, answer the question. I think the answer I received is they're already pre-built in. How is that? Makes no sense to me. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it because I don't want you guys to go, God, it's being so negative. It's just because I care. So they want to do nodes for rep. They want to do nodes for this as well. And we're going to see how those go. My focus really isn't so much on music or film. I really don't have much of an interest in that. I really don't. I want them to succeed, but Gala Games is the flagship platform. It really is. So I think that Gala Games has tons of potential, especially with rep. Now I'm going to tell you something. So now I'm switching gears. I'm coming back to you. If rep comes out, because I saw a brief, seriously, 30 seconds snapshot video of rep and what it could do, and that guy's looked badass. It looked really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to having rep come out, and I'm looking forward to having more games come out. And for some reason, I just feel that towards the end of the year, we're going to start seeing stuff happen. The beginning of 2023, Gala just took off like gangbusters, man. It was one update after another, partnership after another huge announcement after another cool set. It was just really cool. I think we need that now. I think we really need to kind of start working on building back up, because I had someone ask me today in the comment section of my video. She's like, oh, well, we need more of a burn so Gala can go to $1. I don't think Gala can go to $1 right now. I really don't. Unless something extraordinary happens. They burn half the supply somehow, knocks it down to 4 or to 10 million or 11 billion tokens. 21 billion circulating supply tokens to $1. Obviously, we just do them. It's simple mathematics. That's a $21 billion market cap. I don't see that happening right now. I think, realistically, not financial advice, I just think, in my own opinion, if we hit 50 cents in this next bull cycle, that'll be saying something. But I think Gala has some hurdles. The biggest one is their circulating supply. That to me is like the biggest thing right now, to be honest with you. I think if everything was to be equal, we got through the V1 upgrade, V2 upgrade. I thought they did a phenomenal job with that. I think that went across fairly smooth. Now, I know. Some people, unfortunately, lost Gala. Okay, I get it, on Coinbase. But if they relisted, if you're watching this and you have your Gala V1 on Coinbase, don't do anything with it, because when they eventually list it, chances are they'll honor that V2 upgrade, which would be awesome. So just keep that in the back of your head. So okay, yeah. So you know what? This is a good one. So again, this channel, I'm not going to fluff you guys. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is things. I'm going to tell you straight the way I see it. So let's go over here. I'm going to click on this. All right. Review the games and vision, but seeing a pattern and probably other than deliver. Still bullish on ecosystem. I think they will. But I think they're a little disorganized right now. They got so much stuff going on, and this was a thing that I heard from in the past, that they were going to get, their focus was going to get divided. Now I don't know what the case is. I'm not sure what's going on, but the main thing is games. They need to really have that happening. Now this is another one I want to post. Bob was posting this. I'm gonna send this. So there's 50 billion total supply. They're minting every day. So yes, they're burning, but they're minting as well. And so right now, they are not deflationary right now. Okay? And this is where, from the scheme of things, if I wasn't so bullish on Gala, even though at this point in my stage with Gala, I'm pretty much down to 0 Gala because I, had that hack of my account, which drained everything, but whatever. That's spilt milk under the bridge, right? So, if you have a deflationary token or deflationary asset, it reduces the supply, which increases demand, which also increases the price. That's ideally what we want to be looking for. If you have a set amount, let's say, for example, like we know with Bitcoin, there's only going to be so many Bitcoin. They're going to have a halving every so many years. And then so that's going to be happening. With Gala, they're minting rewards. People are getting rewarded, so that's mint, burn. So it's like such a massive supply that now that it's out in the open, that CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap have finally come out and given the right numbers, that we've got to contend with that. And to me, that's one of their biggest issues is their supply. That's kind of my thoughts on that. Well, they still haven't done May Mayhem yet? Oh, man, it's taken a while. So, I like Gala. I want them to do right. I just want to make sure they're doing right by everybody. And, again, the games are huge. That's going to be a big deal. So, I'm not going to be constantly doing Gala videos because what I'm afraid that's going to happen is I've done a lot of Gala videos, more than any other token. Now, I don't regret those videos at all because I believed, and I still do, in the project, but there's more out there than just Gala. And it would be unfair for me to just shelter and give you one particular... Especially because when you hear it from me, you may be like, God, Scott's saying he likes this thing, and he needs to make up his mind. I'm the type of person that, again, I respect honesty like that. So if I like something, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you. Now, if I come out and say, hey, guys, I've exited my position, I'm going to tell you why I'm doing it. You don't have to do that, but you're going to know that. But right now, my focus is... I still believe in Gala. I still think they have tons of potential. They've got some hurdles. They've got some things that they've got to work out. Their messages, they need to have better PR, I think. They need to start putting... They need to... I'd like for them to create a better PR system for investors. And I'm going to start using that because I don't care. Right? That's what we are. Why hide what we are? We are investors, period. We invest, right, in a game. Yeah, we may like the game, but if I'm putting money into something, I want a return on that. Or else what's the sense? Then it's just a gift. So I want to provide for myself and my family. I want to help the ecosystem, but still, it's like if you invest in, say, an H-bar, Hedera, which I do, and I am. I don't talk about it much, but I have my bag sitting quietly, earning H-bar. I'm staking that. Guys, diversification of your portfolio. Diverse your portfolio, guys. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It also makes it a lot more difficult to get to that point of financial freedom that we're all working for. If I put all my money into, let's say, for example, Cardano, okay, goes up, it goes down. Not everything is like, Cardano is, 30 cents now, as opposed to, let's say, H-bar, which is 5 cents. So if I do the math, I do 25, 30, I can get 6 H-bar for 1 Cardano, right? And I'm able to stake and earn. And it's a really good project. And And I sneezed. Anyway, so to me, that is something that's important when we're diversifying. Okay, it just makes it doubles, because one crypto could go up, the other one goes down. So you're balancing out, you're reducing your risk when you do that. So I'm a big believer. Thank you, appreciate it. I hope you guys didn't hear me sneeze. That'd be sucky. You guys are like, dude, what? Come on, man, what's the deal? Also, so they've got games that are going to be really hitting. I really like. Oh, now one thing that's kind of cool is if you play Meow Match, and I have it on my phone. That's what I use to noodle out with. If I've got 5 to 10 minutes to spare, I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna play Meow Match. Now, from what I heard, this week they're gonna be giving out this box, which is like $100 worth of stuff. Like you can normally buy it, but they're gonna give everyone, if you're a new account holder or you're existing, you're gonna get that for free. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I want to see Gala do more stuff like that. I think it's just killer. Like Eternal Paradox. I played that and I got 175 Gala. It's the only Gala I have left. The only Gala that survived my hack is because it was in like my inventory or my treasure chest. It wasn't in my wallet. Go figure. So I got 175 Galas in there. But that's from just playing a mobile game. In a play test nonetheless. That is cool. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Share the wealth. Give it out. Oh, speaking of sharing the wealth, that's another thing that people are really kind of irked about, is that players are only going to get 15% of whatever is going on, rewards and stuff like that. Well, Gala will get the rest. So that's a big thing. And then what happens is when you come out and you start to justify it. Now, the justification basically, because Gala is going to be getting all of this, and players are only going to get 15%, is like operational costs and things like that. And I get that, and I'm sure there's other things in there that my dog is going crazy right now, guys. He's outside, just kind of I'm looking right at him. Anyway. Where they're actually giving only 15%. Even if they up that to 20-25%, I mean, make those who invest in the project happy. You know what I mean? Just give them a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm doing this. I'm gonna have my son get my dog. Oh man, I can't believe it. He's just going crazy. All right. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. It's getting hot in here, too. Have some water. So, anyway, we have all these people here. We have 9 people here. And you know what? I want to stop for a second. So first say thank you for being a part of this live stream. You guys rock. It's because of you guys that I do this, by the way. I just want you to know. And I want to know you're here. Let us know you're here. Come on, guys. I want these live streams to be fun, no pressure. I'm not going to really call you out, maybe. But, when you come to our live streams or you subscribe to our channel, you guys are external family members, man. You guys aren't subscribers. I think that's a crappy name, right? You guys are family members and your value. I value each and every one of you. Those of you who are watching this live stream right now, who are just watching, even if you don't subscribe, even if you don't, thank you for being here. I value each and every one of you. And those of you guys who have been here, and especially if you guys are in the chat and you're talking, thank you so much, guys. I've been doing these live streams for probably about 3 months now, something like that, and I just can't thank you guys enough. Awesome. David's popping in there. You know what I'm going to do? Even if you're just watching anyway, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of A little round of applause for coming. And you could be doing all kinds of other stuff, but you're here, so thank you. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Oh man, I tell you, we got to be kind of thankful because there's some games that are really hurting right now. Star Atlas is one. They just laid off in this last batch, like 140 Star Atlas employees, and I know some of them. And man, let me tell you, one person who got the boot basically was out of country was in a entirely another country. I got vacationing or whatever. When he found out, man, that sucks. So, we have to be thankful that, Gala is still staying strong. As far as I know, they haven't really done any layoffs. I haven't heard anything. So that's phenomenal. That's a really good thing, and that's a good sign too. When your Star Atlas has problems, issues anyway. But my point being is, when you have gaming platforms that are fighting through and they're hanging tough, that's a good stuff. Okay, I honestly don't want to see anyone suffer. I don't want to see employees suffer. I don't want to see the gaming platform suffer. I don't want to see gamers suffer. It's like we're going to get to that point where people are going to be like, hey, we're going to start hiring and bringing people back on board. That's going to come. When that's going to happen, I don't know. No one does. Anyone tells you that they do, they're lying to you, right? They're making you think they're something that they're really not. Or if they say they're a crypto expert, don't ever say that you're a crypto expert, guys. Big no-no. Ixnay. Because no one is a crypto expert, right? We are all just, every day is something new, okay? Every day is something new. So just want to put that out there. So I want to take some questions now. So fire them at me. What's going on, guys? Hit that like button, too. We got people watching. No one's hitting that like button. I got one. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Who's winning the Super Bowl? You think now that the Jets have Aaron Rodgers, they're going to do better this year? I'm a Giants guy myself, to be honest with you. So, I always have been. Even though I've gotten out of football and baseball a lot, but I was a New York Yankees fan, New York Giants. Those were my teams. Obviously coming from New York, upstate, but still a New Yorker. Who do you guys think? Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Is anyone even here? There we go. Giants, huh? You're just sucking up now, man. That's what it is, but I like it. Who else? Come on, let's go, guys. Guys, you got people in here got like football. We can talk about martial arts. That's another one. Oh, yeah. That's another one I got to do. See, whenever I do these live streams, guys, I get so inspired by you. You don't even do anything. You're just sitting there watching, hanging out, whatever, and then bang, here you guys inspire me. Man, I remember being from upstate New York. I actually had a tornado touchdown like right where I lived in my neighborhood when I was like 11 years old. Wow, Kansas City. Well, we got Mahomes. We got my homeboys, so there you go. But we're just going to have to see how that goes. But, yeah, man, when I was 12 years old, we had a tornado touchdown. They actually took a utility shed. It peeled the roof off someone's home, a partial roof, and wrapped it around this big utility shed. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, if he plays for the Ravens this year, we don't even know what's going on with Lamar. So we're gonna have to find out. We'll see what he does. But so yeah, and also as a reminder, guys, just to let you know that I have a Telegram link to join our free Telegram group. I'm in there. You can pop in there, ask questions, be a part of a community. Be a part of the family. This is the way I look at it. So Telegram is free to join. You can even find it, just type in Crypto Dojo and you'll see a picture of me and then whatever. But if you go to the community tab or you go up to the top of the chat, you will see a link that'll take you right to the group. And then you can just join. It's a real simple process. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on, once you do it on your phone, you'll have access if you download it onto your computer, because you can have 2 different kinds. So, just something to think about, guys, right? And if you want more information also about the partnership, if you want a little bit more detail about it, more specifics like verbatim, check out the video I posted earlier today or have it about it. But this week I want to pump out. I want to try to get a couple of different videos out for you guys this week on different projects that I'm excited about or that I'm looking into. Right? These videos are there to make you aware of projects. What you do is up to you after that, but I at least want to make you aware of what's out there and what's going on. So, does anyone have any questions for me, guys? Well, you know what, gentlemen, ladies, if you're here watching, thank you so much. So again, unless anyone has a question, we're going to go ahead and sign off because I don't want to drag it on and on. I want you guys to come back tomorrow. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. Be a part of our family. Check out the videos, our catalog of videos. Join our Telegram channel. That's such a great resource. And guys, have a great night. Thank you for being here. And remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. I'll see you guys over in Telegram.